Hello, welcome to our Boost webinar, all about Boost and using that to build your schedule, build your clientele. My name's Eric. I've been with Booksy for a little over a year now on the customer success team. And then with me, I've got on this side, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm also part of the customer support team here at Booksy, and I have been with Booksy for just over 2 years, and I'm excited to teach you guys a little bit more about Boost.
Awesome. So definitely introduce yourself in the chat. I see Carlos is on top of that already. Hello, Carlos. But if you want to let us know what kind of business you're running on Booksy, how long you've been with Booksy, we can maybe tailor your experience a little bit. But throw your questions in the chat here. What we're going to do is go over some content that we've got prepared for you, and then leave some time at the end for questions. So definitely save your questions for the end. We'll get them all addressed. They should actually be addressed with the content that we have prepared for you, but we'll be getting them answered. Looks like we got a lot of people here. And just a little side note, this is the largest webinar I've ever done. So excited to be here, excited to talk about this, which is clearly a hot button issue for everyone on Booksy right now. Awesome. Clients coming in 2 or 3 a month. That's great. Mar has been with Booksy about 6 months as a makeup artist. Got Antoine here as well. Welcome, everyone. How about we just give it about 1 more minute? Again, introduce yourself. Let us know what business you're running on Booksy, how long you've been with Booksy. Martine, hello. Tanya, been with Booksy a few months. Loctician, barber, love it. Ruben, hello, hello. LeDuc came to Booksy from migration from GoPanache. Awesome. Just got your first review. Congratulations. Definitely celebrate that. That's an awesome thing. Building up your reviews is the biggest thing on Booksy to communicate to your customers all about what you're really representing as a business. 8 months now, 5 reviews. Awesome. Not necessarily Boost related, but I would, yeah, that's going to help you out. Definitely post those reviews on your social platforms as well, and reply to them. Let your customers know how much you appreciate it. All right, so we're going to just dive right into some Boost information. First, we just want to talk about what eligibility criteria for Boost is. So anyone can sign up for Boost, but to receive that lift in search results, receive the extra level of visibility within the Booksy app, you need to add at least 1 workplace photo to your profile. So best strategy there is just to have just a photo of either the outside of your business so people will know what to look for when they're coming to find you. You can show the inside of your business with people in chairs looking happy. A group photo is always great too if you have a handful of people working in your shop, just something to show what customers can expect when they come to see you. You want to add 3 more photos of your work. You'll want to add those on your portfolio photos. So in the app, you'll find that under marketing. So all of your best work, people can look at that. They see what you're all about. You can also add captions to it, make it a little fun for them. Definitely, if you are adding a photo, make it fun and exciting and engaging for your customers. Let them know that you're posting them on your profile so that they can come and see and like it. And then you need to get 5 reviews at 4.5 stars or better. So Carlos, you were saying you just got your 5th review at 5 stars. That's awesome. So you're definitely in that batch of qualified criteria for using Boost. If you're not quite there yet, best strategy to get those reviews is to ask for them while you have your customer in the chair. So ask for them straight up, but then follow up with a message blast maybe a week later, just asking for anyone that's had a service in the last 30 days to add a review.
Also, along with that, you do need to have at least one customer booking in order to use Boost. So if you're fairly new or just getting started on Booksy, contact one of us or the support chat on Booksy, and we can send you a link where we can basically override that qualifier, that piece of criteria, so we can get you started without having that booking. You also will need to sign up so we have a direct payment through to Booksy. So if you're subscribed through iTunes or Google Play, this will be a separate payment. So you can either go to the Boost section and enable it there, and it'll send you an email to sign up and add your payment method there. But you can also contact us directly if that email doesn't arrive, it's not in your spam, and we can get you all squared away that way with as well a link. No charge will occur when you add that payment. It's just to get you set up for any potential Boost charges that you may receive in the future if we're successful in generating those new customers for you. And then let's see. Also, Eric mentioned getting reviews. Another thing that we can do to meet that criteria is migrations. So if you have used a previous database or booking system where reviews are listed, contact us and let us know, and we'd be happy to transfer that information over to start building up those reviews and get you boosted.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but even if you're not using a different system other than Booksy, if you have reviews on Google, if you have reviews on Facebook, anywhere that people are leaving reviews for you, we can pull them out and put them in the Booksy app.
So if you guys have any questions about the criteria that we didn't cover, feel free to send that in the chat. Next, we're going to just talk about the promo tools that are going to be helpful in getting more traffic to your profile.
Yeah, and let me share those with you. So when you have Boost enabled, you have access to a handful of different promotional offers that you can apply to your services. So if you have a time in your week that's typically slow, so for instance, Tuesday afternoon between like 12 and 4 tends to be a slower time for people in their businesses. So you might have a few empty slots on your calendar. Run a happy hour discount at that time. Even if you're just offering like a 5% discount on one service at that time, you show up in a banner across the top of the Booksy app as someone who's offering a discount in your area. So you can see this is how you're going to set up. You're going to select the days and times you want to offer the happy hour discount. You can apply this discount to select services. You can apply it to all of your services. So if you just want a blanket 5% discount between these times, you can apply that. But then what will happen when you have that applied is that you show up, and let me share a different screen. You show up in a banner across the very top as Booksy recommended and as someone who is offering a discount at the time. So all of these people, all of these businesses have some sort of discount happening in my area, north side of Chicago, and they're all on Boost. So regardless of if you have the criteria met, you can still use and show up on that banner across the top. There are also other ones in the panel as well. So I can do the slides again. Here we go. So you have last minute discounts. So if someone cancels on you last minute, you can offer a discount for someone who's booking with you 2 hours before the set appointment time. So if that appointment's going to begin at noon, someone cancels that appointment, you can fill that slot with a last minute discount, and just offer, again, 5-10% discount. You show up in the banner across the top, gives you that extra level of visibility before you've even hit the criteria. The other one you have access to as a Boost user is flash sales. So these are similar to last minute discounts and happy hours. You can decide when they need to book by, determine what days the appointment needs to take place, but you just, again, offer some discount on some services or all of your services for a set period of time. And then take that down.
So there was a question that I can address right now. Boost is like an add-on to what your actual subscription month to month is. So Boost would be something additional to that, just to clarify. And we'll go into a little bit more of how that works towards the end. As far as like the visibility and exposure that you can get from Boost beyond those promo tools that Eric just went over, once you hit the criteria we mentioned at the beginning, then you will be listed as a Booksy recommended provider on the customer app. If you guys don't have the customer app downloaded on your phone yet, I highly suggest you do it just so you can see how you compare to your peers, see what other promo deals other people are posting on Boost, and then also to see that you're recommended on there. Then I believe that the recommended is just below the promo deals on Booksy. So it's all right there. So if you are recommended and you have a promo deal, you're really like, you're going to have a lot of traffic to your profile right away. There are a couple things that you'll need to do to manage this as well. So there is a finder's fee and revenue share for anyone that does successfully book with you from that promotion. And so we want to make sure that those are valid. So a couple things that you'll want to do to make sure that everything is good to go for Boost. The first thing is making sure that you're adding your clients that are your current clients into your client base on Booksy. This is going to recognize them as already your client. So if they book for the first time on Booksy with your business, then you won't see a Boost transaction from that. Another thing to do is make sure you have a book button on your Instagram if you have an Instagram for your business. And then make sure that they also have your Booksy link. This is the link that you can find under the settings and connectors and widgets tab on the app or on the web version of Booksy Biz. You want to make sure that that's being shared to your current clients, anyone that you refer, like friends of friends, you can have them share that link. That will tell the system that, hey, I clicked on this link and I already know them, not from the Boost promotion. We want to make sure that the Boost promotion is the actual thing that's, getting there. So another small thing that you can do also to show that you already know someone or that they are a current client of yours is remind them to favorite your profile before they book with you. This is going to tell the system that you guys are familiar with each other already. One other thing you can do is at the end of the day is review your Boost charges. So charges for Boost don't occur until that service has been completed, and they occur that night. So if someone finds you from the Boost promotion, they book with you, and the appointment happened today, sometime around 11 p.m. or midnight, depending on where you're located, that's when that charge will occur for the Boost transaction revenue share. And so you have some time towards the end of the day to review all of your appointments, see if there are any Boost appointments, and address that as needed. So that way, if there is someone who maybe went a little rogue and didn't favorite your profile or didn't use your link and found you organically through the promotion, then you can prevent that charge from occurring, which is the claim process, which Eric will go into a little bit more now.
Yeah, so we want to make sure that you are only charged for people that we bring you. So people who come to you because of your own marketing efforts through Instagram, through sharing your link, if you have integrations with Facebook, if you have an integration with Google, these we do not want to charge you for. We want to show that our product is successful for you by only charging the people that come to you because of Boost. So you have the freedom to claim the clients that were not sourced by Boost if someone, like Stephanie mentioned, if they just go rogue and search for your services in the app and book through that way rather than following your link or whatever the method that may be, you can claim them back. So just find the Boost section in the app, click on the 3 circles at the top. It sorts your customers by month when they booked with you, and then you just swipe left over their name to claim them back. It gives you 2 freebies to claim back, and then after that, it'll ask you to provide a reason. You just let us know that they were generated for your own marketing efforts through Instagram, or this is someone that a client of a friend of a friend of a friend of a client found you this way, not through Boost. Whatever the case may be, just let us know so that we can review the claim, get it refunded back to you. It usually takes about a business day. So we've talked a lot about the claims, and we've talked a lot about the clients that are brought to you. So there is a finder's fee for people finding you because of Boost, and it's up to 30% of the value of the first service that they book with you. So after that first service, that client's yours 100%. What you'll see on your end is a charge from Booksy that's 30% of the value of their first service. Then after that, you won't see any more charges for that individual. The nice thing about Boost is that it's free to turn on. So turn on Boost and then see if it's going to work for you. You pay as you go. You're only going to get charged if it's working for you. If it's not working for you, then you have the benefit of having that Booksy recommended and then continue sharing your link through your own marketing efforts on Instagram, whatever the case may be. But you will want to pay attention just to make sure if you have someone who's booking with you for the first time, just double check in the Boost section in the app if they were identified as brought to you by Boost. If they were, definitely claim them back if they were generated through your own efforts. Really easy to do. And when we review them every single day so that we can get those refunds sent back.
Charges too, feel free to reach out to our customer support line or chat. We're happy to help and identify those for you. Another thing too is the revenue that you're getting from Boost gets tracked. So you can really see, wow, I wouldn't have had X amount of dollars and built into this revenue if I hadn't turned on Boost and gained these new clients. Because once they return again and they return again. It essentially paid for itself, right? So it's a short-term investment, long-term gain. So we've really seen a lot of people find success using Boost and really grow, especially if you're going to a new area, you're new to the industry. It's a really easy way to get yourself out there and on a great marketplace with peers who are doing the same thing as you and seeing this community build. On top of what other marketing efforts you're doing, whether that's on social media or Google. So we do think it's, a really strong supplement to see that growth for your business and get more of your calendar filled up.
Yeah, absolutely. The traction that we see from the clients, it surpasses just about any other marketing effort that you can do. So we've had people run Groupons with their services. That's someone who's just searching for a deal. They're not searching for someone they're going to return to. So Boost is really someone searching for a service provider in their area. And you have them as a captive audience for however long that service is going to take to provide that excellent service. And then they come back to you month after month, week after week, whatever schedule they're typically on. And what I've seen a lot of merchants do that has been really successful for them is they'll set a budget for themselves. So they'll say, I'm willing to take on 5 new clients this month. And then once they hit that mark with Boost, they turn it off. Because Boost is something that you can turn off and on as it suits your needs. So if your calendar is chock full, awesome. Love to hear it. So great. Congratulations. Start generating reviews from those people. and you probably can turn off Boost. But if you have holes in your schedule, or if you want to fill in that last minute sale, turn on Boost, run that happy hour, and then set that budget for yourself. Say that I'm willing to accept 5-6 new clients this month. And then once I hit that mark, turn it off. Wait till next month.
There's also an example, just to clarify a little bit about that charge or that percentage. If a first-time client books a $150 service, you would then pay Booksy 30%, which means $105 would be in your pocket. The tip does not count. The tip always goes to you, so it's just the cost of that service. The next time that client books, you will get 100% of that. So you keep the revenue if they become a returning customer. That is something that you did. You gave them a great service. That's not us. We found them. We brought them to you. You were the one that got them to return. So that goes 100% to you moving forward. So if that client with the $150 service visits you on a monthly basis, that's $1,800 per year for a fee of $45 that you otherwise wouldn't have had without Boost. So, it's a really easy way, as Eric pulled up this diagram, like it's an easy way to picture it and see how that can benefit you long term.
Yeah. Daniel asks, is this live recorded? Yes, we are recording this. It'll be available once this is done. Lynette asks, sorry, I'm late. No worries, Lynette. We have the recording for you. Is it a one-time charge versus monthly? So the way the Boost charges work is it only is going to charge you for the clients who are finding you because of Boost, and it'll happen at the time of the service. So I am searching for a barber in my area. I find them organically in the Booksy app. I book my first service with this person, and I'm identified as a Booksy Boost client. So when my service happens, the Boost charge will happen as well, separate from your subscription.
Boost charges for no shows. So if someone ends up not showing, remember that that charge doesn't occur until after the service has been completed. So you always want to make sure, Boost or not, that you are marking anyone as a cancellation or a no-show in the Booksy Biz app before the time of that service would end. So let's say that their appointment is from 3 to 4 today and they don't show up or they call and cancel. You want to mark that in the system so the system knows that they did not come up. And that way you will not get a charge for that transaction because the transaction one didn't occur and they didn't show up. So we don't want to have that affect you in any way.
Yes. And then just to piggyback, you can charge them for not showing up with the mobile payments. So get that no-show protection on your services and protect your bottom line. Coming soon to webinars near you. I think you said your name was Ace earlier, Adolfo. Ace, how do you turn on Boost? In the app, so in the yellow Booksy Biz app, you want to go to More at the bottom. So it's the 3 horizontal lines. Then you just go to Boost, and then from there, it'll prompt you through turning it on. If it says it's not available in your area, not to worry. Just reach out to us in the support chat. Let us know that you want to turn on Boost. We can send you a link to bypass that.
Questions? One thing to quickly note, based on how to turn Boost on, it is only available currently in the mobile app. So that's something to keep in mind when you're managing it. You can check the clients that came that day and do your claims all in the mobile app. So just want to reiterate that as well.
Lynette, do you have any statistics on how effective Boost is? Not off the top of my head, but I know I can find some. If there are any other questions in the meantime, we can address those. And then, Lynette, I'll be able to get back to your statistics.
And share mine on here. If you have any specific questions about Boost, feel free to message me there. Otherwise, you can always contact our chat as well.
Oh, I know I have these statistics. Where'd they go?
If you are looking to blacklist a client that repeats to call or to no-show, you can absolutely do that on the client card. So if you go to the client base and find their name, there's an option to not allow bookings from that user. There, 60% of Boost users report increased bookings compared to non-users. So there's definitely a fact there, having it on. And like we mentioned earlier, there's only something to gain from this. You know, if you turn it off, then nothing's, well, it's potentially something you could find users or new clients on there. But this does boost your profile, and you only pay if it works for you. If we're successful in generating that new customer for you, then that's when you see that revenue share charge come through. But otherwise, you're still boosted and you're getting that free advertising essentially until it works.
Chrissy's asking, since Boost offers 3 different ways to use Boost, basically the discount service part, which option is the best one to advertise? So it's really situation specific. So if you, for instance, have someone cancel on you and you want to offer a last minute discount to fill that slot, then you would want to make sure to post about your last minute discount that you're offering. I think it's good to just blanket have a happy hour running at least 2 hours during your week when you're offering a very small discount, because it's a very good way to get a higher level of visibility than just using Boost alone. Also, it's a very small investment on potentially picking up a new client. So really, I mean, it's situation specific to what it boils down to, but whatever offer you're running, market it everywhere. So again, people finding you because of your own marketing efforts on Instagram, on Facebook, on Google, whatever that case may be, they are not identified as Boost clients. They're people who are identified as Boost clients are people who are finding you organically within the Booksy space.
Apps here I see. So Booksy Biz is going to be the provider. So you guys, the barbers, the nail techs, the locticians, anyone who is using the app for their business. The Booksy app is the customer app where your clients and future clients from Boost are going to be finding you to make their appointment, and that would then show up on the Booksy Biz app on your end when they make that appointment. So you see that on your calendar. So big tip, for any current clients, if you are new to Booksy, make sure that when they're in their chair, they're there for their service, have them download the customer app so they can see how you are managing your bookings moving forward. And so that way they can adapt quicker by having it downloaded on their phone already. And then even further, if you want to take it another step, you can even lock them into their next appointment by showing them how to book.
Yeah. Excellent strategy. I mean, you have a captive audience if you're doing, my barber takes about 30 minutes to do a haircut. He's got me there for 30 minutes and I am listening to whatever he has to say because my life is in his hands. So if you want to get him to download the Booksy app while you've got someone in your chair, that is a great strategy. You can get the review and get the next booking just out of the way.
Scrolling up to make sure we didn't miss any of the older questions. Shy, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and share them.
Your time. Ask us whatever you need. I'm the owner of the shop, but I don't cut, and I want to have all my barbers on there. How do I share the first time Boost cuts? So you want to have not everyone on your shop boosted? I guess I need a little clarification, Brandon.
To blacklist a client, you'll want to go to their client card in the client base, find their name, and there's an option to stop accepting bookings from that individual. And then as far as how much is it to boost from Beth, it's free to turn on. There's a finder's fee of up to 30% of the first service for the new client if we're successful in generating a new client for you. If they become a returning customer, there's no additional charge.
Brandon, I want everyone, but it seems to go to the first barber all the time. I would suggest, so all things being equal, the person booking with you, if they select any staff or any person to provide the service, it should go to the person that has the most availability on their schedule. All things being equal, like I said. So if there's someone who has tons of bookings, it's going to avoid that person more often than it avoids the person with no bookings. But I would suggest, Brandon, reach out to us in the chat so we can look a little further into it. So go to more and then customer support chat and let us know what's going on. If you have any screenshots, that'll be helpful. Or if you have any examples that we can look into specifically.
Regarding the question about the contact sent. So when I signed up, there was an option that the Booksy app sent out to everyone on my phone list, but it didn't, and it said 498 contacts sent, but I don't think everyone got it because some said no. If you're talking about the invite clients message, that may be what it is. I would suggest if you're trying to make sure you reach everyone, that you're sending a message blast with your link so they know exactly where to go, just to make sure you cover all the bases depending on what it said was sent. So you can go to more and then marketing and message blast to create a message blast to send them a notification saying, hey, this is how we're booking. What I'm guessing, we could, this is a case where you would want to maybe reach out to us directly so we can look into exactly what happened in your situation. But sometimes if you send a message blast, let's say via email or push notification, if they don't have the email on their client card or they don't have the app downloaded on the app or on their phone, they're not going to get that notification. So be super aware of what form of a message blast you're sending to them so that it gets delivered. So if you only have phone numbers for your clients listed in the client base, you'll want to make sure that you do it as a text message. And if that doesn't answer your question, let us know, because that's how I took it. So I'm gonna be sure.
How to gain more clients with Boost. So utilize the marketing tools. So the flash sales, happy hours, last minute discounts, utilize those to your best. Just have a blanket every week, happy hour, 2 hours a week on a Tuesday afternoon, just so that you're showing up in that banner across the top. And then beyond that, start generating reviews, add photos to your profile, add descriptions, because an information-rich profile shows up higher than one that doesn't have as much information on it.
Any other questions? Feel free to write in the chat if you have any questions about Boost. Suggest you use Boost as a closing duty. So whenever you're closing up shop and you're getting ready to leave for the day, I would add it on your list of things to just double check and review, just to make sure it's being managed properly. You can set up your next promo tool for the next day. You can check any of the Boost transactions that will be occurred that day. So just keep an eye on it. If you have any questions about it, reach out to us directly.
Brandon asked, does Booksy Biz integrate with Shopify? I have a clothing store and barbershop in one. Want it to be all one funnel. So we don't have an integration set up with Shopify, but we do have a section where you can put a link to your e-commerce page. So if you have a shop that you're selling clothing at, link it from your Booksy page. So if you go to more and then business profile and business info, there'll be a section to add links, so you can have your Facebook link, Instagram link. One of those is e-commerce, just include it there. And people finding you on Booksy can follow that link to your e-commerce page. So just add a work. Sorry. Just add a workplace picture, 3 of my work, and 5 reviews to qualify. Correct. Yeah. So the photos they live in different places. So one is the one workplace photo, and that's going to be like a photo of your shop, photo of the front, photo of everybody in your shop, whatever the case may be. That's going to be in your business profile. You want to make sure to add the workplace photo there. You want to have 3 portfolio photos, and those photos live under marketing. And that's going to be photos of the work that you do that you're proud of. And then, yeah, the 4.5 star reviews are better. That's usually the one that takes the longest to generate. So as you have people in your chair, get them to leave a review just as soon as they're done with the service, or send them a message blast a week later asking for reviews once you have a chance to sit down and send that message blast out. Just because you want to start generating those reviews quickly so that you can get that lift in search results in Boost. My link does
not. No. You may need to clarify your question. But if you are looking to share your link, you can find that under settings, connectors, and widgets.
Yeah.
And that's where you can copy and share that. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to. Eric looks like he might know.
I actually just saw, because I was playing around on my business Instagram, they changed the format of the bio. So they don't have any links. If you put like a .com or a www. Whatever it is, it's going to erase it. You need to put the link where it says website, and then it'll show up. So rather than in bio, put it in the website header. Ace, I'm totally doing Booksy wrong. No, there's no wrong way to Booksy, but if you want some help, reach out to us. We can set something up in the chat, so reach out there. Does it take 5 reviews or 10 to be really visible? 5 reviews is what the minimum is for Boost promotion. So once you have that, you'll get the Booksy recommended badge, and you'll show up as a boosted provider. But more reviews is always better. So 2 people, everything else is equal. 1 person has 5 reviews and 1 person has 6 reviews at 5 stars. The person with 6 reviews would show up ahead of the person with 5 reviews. Again, everything else being equal. So the amount of time available on your calendar is equal, the number of photos, the engagement on your profile, the number of clients you have in your client base. So everything else being equal, the person with more reviews would show up higher.
And it's having you start from scratch. Be sure you're logging in with the correct email. That's usually the telling sign, is the email may be incorrect if you already have an account. If you're still having difficulty logging in, I would contact the chat or give us a call on the support chat line or support line.
And just so that everyone has it, let me copy. 735. That is the support number. Also received customers trying to scam. How do I report that? That is interesting. In the chat is where you would report that. So more and then customer support chat at the very, very bottom. But I'm always curious what kind of scams people are trying to pull. There's always, like, I have 15 people that I need to book services for, and I want to book them with you over the phone. Just be very confident in pushing your customers towards using Booksy to book with you, and that'll avoid that situation.
Ties back into that no-show protection that Eric gave a little bit of a preview on earlier. Definitely check out future webinars regarding mobile payments.
Yes. Pay with a check. Is it the 80s? No, I still pay with check on some things like rent. But yeah, just say, no, that's not my accepted payment method. It's difficult to scam someone who's very confident. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I still do a check for rent is because I'm renting from like an older lady who likes the paper. How do I view past webinars? Check out our YouTube channel. Let me see if I've got that link handy. Katie, do you have that link? Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's the best strategy.
There's a couple of blog posts about Boost and seeing how your peers have been successful in using Boost. Sometimes it's nice to hear from the people themselves and not just us Booksy folks. So definitely check out our blog. There's a lot on there, not just about Boost, about everything with Booksy. So it's nice to hear other people's recommendations as well.
Does Booksy have stocks? No, not yet. That is the question though, right? Soon, maybe. Unclear. I know. I'm waiting for it. Right now, if you are loving Booksy, I'm going to just put a little bit of a plug on another feature, which is the business-to-business referral. So definitely utilize your referral code. Any colleagues that you have that aren't using Booksy yet, just give them your referral code. You can see it in More and then Invite to Booksy and get $15. So do 2 referrals in a month, you get free Booksy.
I just shared the blog post so you guys can follow that link. If you scroll down, there's a couple of folks from Booksy who speak on Boost and their experience using it. Any other questions about Booksy or Boost? Welcome. Thanks for joining.
This is a lot of fun. I love doing these. So I'll plug up my future webinars coming up. I've got intro sessions. So ACE, I definitely would suggest attending one if you think that you could benefit from some help getting set up in Booksy. Hit up an intro session in our webinars. The Booksy Q&A is also really helpful as well. So if you've been around for Booksy for a while, hop in a Q&A. Tommy and I do those all the time. A lot of fun.
Also, just a pro tip here, if you are looking to fill your calendar before you take off time for the holidays, it's a perfect time to use the promo tools to really start promoting your business to fill that up before you take time off or go see family, whatever you're doing, you know. So it's a nice tool to get started right now before the 25th, 24th comes up if you're celebrating Christmas this year.
And if we have any fitness-oriented Booksy users on with us right now, definitely set those up for January. Get on it because people are going to need some help. I'm speaking as one of those people.
Very good here. If we've had any newer people join the webinar in the last couple minutes, if you need any clarification on anything about Boost, send us a question in the chat.
And turn it on. Just go. Just do it. Check it out. See if it's going to work for you. No price to turn it on.
My window, it was like nice and bright, and over the span of the last 50 minutes it's gotten dark. Crazy.
I know. I was looking, so I was worried that like the backlight from my window would wash everything out, but no worries there. It's just dark all the time. I saw snow from my desk today, which was not fun to see.
Of the Midwest.
I mean, I've lived here my whole life and it catches me off guard every single time. Like, I don't know. I'll never get used to it. But Boost.
Questions that linger after, you know, just just send us a message in the chat. It's going to be like, that's why we have it, you know? So if there's anything that after you digest this information, you turn Boost on and you're actually using it and you don't remember something, or you're stuck on how something works, just give us a call or send us a chat in more in the customer chat in the app. That's why we're here. So, you know, don't get hung up on something or frustrated. Just let us know so we can give you peace of mind and help you out.
Yes. Looks like we just got a couple more minutes left. If anyone's joining us, definitely throw those questions in the chat. We can get them addressed. And if not, it's been a pleasure having you all join with us. It's by far like a very, very wide margin, the most people I've ever had on a webinar with me. So this has been a lot of fun.